Hello guys, and welcome back from a little break from the Mopar Nationwide Series, and now we are back as we're heading to the final stretch of the season. This season will end a lot sooner than the Cup side. It's actually 4 races shorter, not 3. It's 32 race season. I looked back at my schedule, so wanted to update you guys about this before we start. Before we start, actually, I'll say we are here at Chicagoland for the running of the Dollar General 300 for race 27 of the season. So we are going to 32 races, but here's the thing: in the next couple races, this actually after this race, I believe it is, there will be 2 off weeks for nationwide. So this race will go up, and then there'll be a couple of Cup races before another nationwide race comes up, because we have to have like 4 off weeks during this last 10 race span for the chase. So nationwide won't be up as much, but it's because there are less races to go, for less races, so that's why. So just pay attention to the uploads and stuff, because nationwide race will pop up after Cup races a couple weeks, so whatever, weeks worth of races, not actual weeks, hopefully not. But just be aware that after this race there'll be a couple of Cup races before another nationwide race. So anyway, we're heading here today, and Chicagoland's an interesting race. Don't know what to expect, but it should be interesting for the points battle as well, as we get ready to head to the back stretch to see the grid. And Dylan Young in the 64 is on the pole today. Dylan has kind of slid back in points. He's 9th in points, so he is looking to turn his luck around. He's 68 points out of points leader Aaron Williams Jr. So we'll see if D. Young can gain some ground in the 64 Aspen Dillon Toyota. Outside of him is Jake Rogers, a former Mountain Dew Series champion who did miss out on making the chase in the last chance race, but still out there trying to win races and focus even more on both series, and he can focus on the nationwide side. Jake right now is 31st in points, looking for a win, but we'll see what that 12 car can do out of the Penske stable. Ethan Hamill, the Darlington winner, the rookie, is starting 3rd, and then you got Daniel Hummel, who won the Richmond Cup race last week. He starts 4th in number 60. Row 3 has his teammate Sean Henley, who is still battling for the championship, 4th in points, 24 points out. And he's also looking for his first win this season. So Henley's going to start 5th. Danny Wells, 3rd in points, already has a win. He starts 6th. Aaron Reed, who has been on a downslide as of late, he's 14th in points, starts 7th. Sam Young, who actually won in Atlanta, I believe it was. Oh yeah, it was Atlanta. Yep. Sam Young won a couple weeks ago. I wanted to point out during that week, him and William Duncan both won. They started dead last and won the race, so that was crazy, both in the same weekend. Anthony McCurry, the Richmond winner, who's been on a roll lately, 2nd in points, only 1 point out of Aaron Williams Jr.'s lead. He's two-time winner this season, looking for win number 3 tonight. As Michael Kazi right there is on the outside of him in a 3-way tie for the most wins in the series history. And that's the top 10. All right. Points leader Aaron Williams Jr. Let's go back and see where he's starting. He is starting mid-pack, so have to watch for him. I think everybody else was up there. We talked about Mike Becker, who's 5th in points, is a little bit further up toward the front. He's in the top 15, I believe. But anyway, let's get this race going for 27 laps around Chicagoland. And I guess they're not going to have command. But anyway, as the field goes rolling by, here's looking at your starting lineup for today's Dollar General 300. Like I said, if you hadn't known, I am cutting back on doing the grids for the end of the season, because trying to get this process through quicker to get the season done. Like I said, I'm ready to be done. It's been over a year since the season started, so I'd love to get done. Anyway, the pace car is off, about to turn. There we go. Dylan Young, Jake Rogers on the front row, ready to lead them to the green flag. And to begin the Dollar General 300 here at Chicagoland. Wait for it. There it is. The green flag is out, and we are racing here at Chicago. Like I said, there will be some wrecks more than likely, so just be aware of that. I fixed this up a lot because they kept dying on turn 4, basically. And quickly back there, 3 wide. Dylan Young gets ahead of Jake Rogers. Ethan Hamill is already making a move to the inside with help from Sean Henley. Anthony McCurry is also making a run to the front. As of right now, McCurry would be the points leader. And it looks like Hamill's going to have the lead. Oh, Richard Johnson saved it, but somebody's wrecked in the back. Oh, they're wrecking up here. Sean Henley just got turned by Dylan Young. Hopefully nobody hits him. think he's up against the wall. The caution is out. And they are not racing back. There are a couple of separate incidents. Who's that? That's Joshua Mudd. He's in trouble. Joshua Osborne. And Joshua Collard. Wow. How did that happen? All three Joshuas, I guess you could say, just kind of wrecked. That's very ironic. There's Sean Henley who got turned. Now, see if he gets his spot back. He crossed the line. Where did he cross the line at? It says 24th. I don't know if he'll get his spot back or not. I don't think anybody else got involved in a wreck. Doesn't look like it. Cars trying to decide where they're at, and we have some cars coming to pit road. Steven Gonzalez. Oh, no, Jake Rogers, Daniel Hummel, the first cars down pit road. Like I said, strategy will already come into play. These guys are still trying to figure out. I think they're waiting for possibly Henley. I don't know, but they're really far behind now at this point. Might as well pit. Wow, Henley's actually staying now. He's not even going to pit. Michael Norman's pitting. Not many cars are taking pit stops on this first caution, but like you guys just said, we're under caution for the first time today. And the Joshuas, all three of them got involved in a wreck, and Sean Henley got turned by Dylan Young. Let's go back and see what happened to bring out the first caution of the day. Now, I just think it's crazy that the three cars involved are all named Joshua. Mudd's on the bottom, Osborne's in the middle, and Collard's up top. Now, let's see what happened. Oh, wow, Mudd just drove in there a little too hard right there and slid straight up into the 81. And the 7, his teammate out there just on the outside. So there's a couple of Junior Motorsports cars involved right there in the 8 and the 7. Actually, 8 car's a DEI car. My bad. I forgot I did that because it's 15 and the 1. They go around. Who is that? That is Justin Perry. Him and Ryan Acosta had to avoid. Looks like they're going to do that. Then they go up to the 6 car. I don't know why Henley got turned on a straightaway. See if we can find out what happened to Henley. I mean, he's up there battling for the lead and stuff. He's in the top 5. Dylan Young's way up high, so I don't know how Dylan Young got him. Jake Rogers in between them. Does Jake actually turn him down? Oh, Dylan got the wall right there. Oh, Jake did go up into Sean Henley. He came. I don't know why Jake Rogers did that. I thought Dylan Young did. My mistake. That was Jake Rogers that did that. And like I said, Henley crossed line 24th. He's only going to get a couple of spots, probably back. So Jake Rogers actually hooked the 6 car up into the 6 car, I should say. I don't know why I said sick. Wow. Now I can't even talk. I just woke up. But Henley got turned up into Dylan Young, and that's what happened there, along with the 3 Osbornes. Or not 3 Wow, I'm starting to fail already, guys. The 3 Joshuas. I think Mudd's going to be the only one that's going to be out of the race, unfortunately. The Las Vegas winner's going to be out early. Sean Henley, one of the championship contenders, also involved in the wreck. Let's go back now to live action as we get ready for the restart here at Chicagoland. As we're getting ready for the restart here at Chicagoland Speedway, look at the leaderboard. Joshua Mudd is the only car out of the race. Unfortunately, he is done after not even 5 laps. So, tough break for Mudd. The 18's going to be heading off quickly. Their early break has already started for them. Like I said, 2 races off in a row. So, that's an early exit for Mudd. So, it's basically a 3-race break off. Anyway, the leaderboard got shaken up a little bit. Ethan Hamill is still the race leader. Anthony McCurry 2nd. Aaron Reed 3rd. Danny Wells is up to 4th. Richard Johnson's 5th. Mike Becker 6th. Sam Young 7th. Tim Fralick, or not Tim Fralick, wow. I am on a freaking Fralick, oh my god, I can't even talk. Ugh. Michael Kazi is 8th. I almost said Justin Perry. See, I'm screwed right now in the head right now. I can't even think. Jack Richards 9th. Seth Cole is 10th. I'll just stay here for a minute and try to gain my mind again, I guess. As Ethan Hamill has the lead, Aaron Reed's getting a shove and a half from Danny Wells. Mike Becker and Sam Young are trying to work the bottom right now. Be huge for that 5 car to lead a lap and that 43 after the couple weeks that Mike Becker has had lately. Ooh, they got a car on the wall back there. Thought I heard one. Danny Wells leads the lap. That's crucial for that 5 team. Mike Becker was trying oh so much to get that lap leg, couldn't do it. He's trying to get the lead now, but Sam Young's not going to let him. You guys are racing hard up here right now. The second pack's trying to catch up as well. And the yellow flag is out. I see smoke back there. Sam Young's going to get the lead, but here comes Michael Kazi. Seth Cole is on the bottom as well. Ooh, Danny. Oh, and he saved it. Oh, Chris Dollarton's going through the grass. Oh, don't come back up. That was close. Danny Wells. That reminded me of his Dover race from a season ago when he was the freaking pinball in between. He's just going bouncing off a couple of cars, and he started doing it again Holy cow, that was very close. I thought Dollar General was going to come back up on the track, too. That was close. The yellow's out, and Michael Norman's involved. Luke Walker's involved, two-time winner this season. There's Cody Lamas. He's out. I think Justin Perry, there he is on pit road. Justin Williams, Ryan Acosta, James Qualls. Looks like Sean Henley got involved in another wreck. I don't know if Trent Dunham's involved. Man, Sean's had a horrible day. Already involved in two wrecks. It looks like everybody's coming to pit road this time. So we might as well watch this one. Wow, these pit road, wow. These are awful. But it looks like another big crash is taking out some more contenders today. As Michael Kazi leads them down, we're going to see who wins the battle off pit road. And looking actually for the pole sitter. Dylan Young is way back there, so I hear some people already hitting each other. Actually looks like Jake Rogers. No. Oh, Anthony McCurry's going to be the first one off. Oh, I can just do this. There we go. Oh, Dylan Young just hit the 12. That's probably going to screw him up big time. Daniel Hummel, battle for third. Looks like Chris Kyle beats out Michael Kazi. Seth Cole will be fifth. Then Brody Banta, Mike Becker. Oh, Dylan Young, Sam Young hit each other. Surprise. Dollarton, Jack Richards, Ethan Hamill, and the rest of the field. Danny Wells had a horrible stop back there. Look at the 5 car. He's right there. Way mid-pack. I don't know what happened to Danny right there, but they might fix a little bit of damage. But we're in a caution for the second time today. Let's see what brought the second caution and what all just happened here at Chicagoland Speedway. Now, these guys going 4 wide. I don't know what's the deal with this, but they decided they want to do this right here. They're basically almost 5 wide. Daniel Day and Michael Walton trying to join this little party with Vader View and Walton and Walker. I am awful today at talking. Oh, actually, Vader View's going to come up into Luke Walker right here, up into James Qualls. See if I can get one sentence without screwing up for once today. Actually, Daniel Day is going to get a little piece of it. I don't think I said him earlier was involved. Man, Sean Henley got through there right there. And Michael Norman, nowhere to go. Trent Dunham actually got involved as well. Justin Perry sends a 2-car flipping. He's going to go backwards up the track and just sit there and roll. Wow, look at that car. There goes Collar sneaking by. I don't think anybody back here got involved. Oh, there was a wreck over here. Now I got to see what happened over here with Cody Lamas and these guys. Now Lamas has just had terrible luck. I don't know why he's on the apron. Well, Cody, looks like you got typical luck coming your way again when it comes to wrecking. He just goes up to Justin Williams. I don't know, and Henley saw the wreck and tried to avoid and hit the 09 car, and then he got back up into the 70, and they got involved because of that. Henley was just trying to avoid and caused another wreck right there in that one, so, I don't think Collard gets involved. I think he sneaks by. Ooh, barely. Whew. That was the second caution. I see somebody oh, I thought I saw somebody smoking. Never mind. So that fence was getting to me. But we're under caution for the second time today. Anthony Curry is going to be the race leader, I believe. We'll go back to live action now here at Chicagoland for the Dollar General 300. Alright guys, we're back. Looking at the list of drivers, we have more cars out of the race. That includes Justin Perry, Michael Norman, Cody Lamas, Luke Walker, Ryan Acosta, and Sean Henley having another bad race again. This is going to hurt him in the battle for the championship. He'll end up 36th today. So that's a tough break for him. Joshua Osborne is 1 lap down in 35th. The rest of the cars involved in wrecks are continuing on. They're in the back of the pack. Anthony McCurry is going to lead them back to the green flag. Let's see what's going to happen here. They're going to have to avoid the 81. I don't know how slow Osborne is. He's slow. Never mind. Everybody's going to have to go to the high side and avoid him. Brody Banta. Gotta watch out. Now Mike Becker's going to get held up. That's not where Mike wants to be right now. The bottom is the line is getting held up big time. Oh, they're going to end up causing a wreck. Now Sam Young's getting held up. Yikes. We're watching this right now in case a wreck happens. Osborne's trying to get out of the way. I think I just heard somebody wreck. Yep, and the yellow's out again. Surprise, surprise. Somewhere in the back. And Daniel Hummel actually got to the lead. What's the wreck for this time? There's Vader View. I think it was just him. Oh, they're wrecking again. And Aaron Williams Jr. just snuck by. Oh. Oh. Is there another one? Guess not. That was another unnecessary wreck. Well, Aaron Williams Jr. just snuck by a wreck, but he kind of caused part of that. Justin Williams. There's Aaron Reed. He has damage. Randy Carpenter, Steven Gonzalez, James Qualls, and Joshua Collard are on pit road. And Michael Walton. Is that Michael Walton? Yeah, I was making sure it's not the other one. There's Justin Williams. He's also involved anyway, so it didn't matter. And they're all coming back down pit road again. So we're under caution for the third time today. Let's go see what happened. Well, this is in the back of the pack. We're just taking the restart. And James Qualls is slow. Alex Jones is slow. And Rohit Vader actually runs into Randy Carpenter. They go up, hit the wall. Liam Irving gets a piece of it. Daniel Day. Sean Galligan narrowly escapes. That's why in the pace car, I don't think they got to stop. I think they just kept on going. Like, alright, I'm just going to drive through you, Randy. And then we have another wreck after the caution. The one around here is right behind Osborne, it looks like. Oh no, Steven Gonzalez turns Aaron Reed straight down to Michael Walton. And man, the 33 car got so lucky to get away from that wreck. I don't know how he did. And here come the plows. There's one. There's two. I think that was it. Michael Walton just got plowed by the 70 and the 7, both. And that's what happened to bring out the third caution today. So let's go back to live action and see one off pit road, because I don't even know yet. Well, we're not under 10 laps to go yet, so we will have a slow car in the way. Again, that's Joshua Osborne, but we have more cars drop out of the race after that. They include Rohit Vaderview, James Qualls, Joshua Collard, and Michael Walton. Osborne will be on the inside again. Don't know if it's going to cause a wreck or not. We're about to find out, because it's going to get interesting probably. Seth Cole is now the new race leader in the 52. Seth had a miserable season so far. 35th in points, looking for a win since he hasn't won in over a season now, I think. Michael Causey, Brody Banta, Richard Johnson, Chris Dollarton in the top 5. Then Mike Becker, Danny Wells, Tim Walsh, I think who started in the back, Jack Richards, and Charles Jackson rounds out the top 10. So a couple of new faces up in the top 10, and Walsh and Charles Jackson, I believe. But the green flag is back out. And we have 11 laps to go here at Chicagoland, as Seth will get off to a great start. He's got to try to hurry and get around that 81. Danny just about got held up behind him. Now Trent's going to get held up. I'm actually going to keep an eye on the back to make sure nothing's going on. Looks like Aaron Williams Jr. actually has a little bit of damage apparently, or he's off the pace. He's back here with these guys. But these guys are trying to get around Osborne. If they can clear him, we might actually get some racing going. McLeod, oh, and Charles Jackson's trying to get around the 16. I don't know what's wrong right there. Not quite sure about that. Charles just gave up 10th place. Don't know what that was about. Some cars still getting held up by the 81. I think we actually have some racing now, as Brody Banta led the last time by, but now Richard Johnson in the 28th lead, and here comes Mike Becker looking for his first win. Ooh, Richard Johnson trying to throw the block. Get a lot of Fords over. Oh, Michael Causey, yikes. Tim Walsh just hit the wall. Here comes Danny Wells shoving the heck out of that 43, trying to push him to the lead. I think he's actually going to. He's trying to get a fender in the inside of that Haviland Ford. Okay, he's trying to make a move under the 43. We have about a 9-car breakaway at the front. Dollarton's trying to hang around the back. Tim Walsh is still in this. Here comes Jack Richards. We haven't even really talked about him today. He's up here bound. We're 3 by 3 in the first top 6. Oh, Richard Johnson just hit the wall. Never mind. And Danny's going to lead this time by. I think Becker's been still trying to lead a lap, and he still didn't get it. Brody Banta's trying to get back up in this battle. Who was up there? Oh, they're 4 wide. No, no, no. Get out of this, guys. Somebody back out. Nobody's going to back out. Somebody's going to have to. This is not going to work. It's not going to work. Not going to work. I told you it's not going to work. Here goes Seth and Becker, and here comes the rest of the pack, and boom, goes the dynamite. Oh my god, somebody's flying. Oh no, who was that? Oh, it's Becker. Aaron Williams Jr. is involved. Seth Steven, Liam Irving, Dylan Young, Trent Dunham's involved. Zohar Martin's involved. And all hell's breaking loose. Well, alrighty then. I knew that wasn't going to work. Liam Irving's also involved in another big wreck. Surprise! I don't know who else was involved. Charles Jackson, I think he wasn't even involved. Or he was on pit road and he got involved about it. There's Galligan on the apron. Somebody was smoking up. Nope, it was the fence again. Playing mind games. Randy Carpenter looks like he was involved. I don't even know. Everybody's had damage for a while. And again, we're under caution here at Chicagoland for the 4th time today. Let's see what brought the caution this time, even though we just saw it. I mean, has none of these spotters or crew chiefs told these drivers 4 wide does not work at Chicagoland? Well, apparently the 52 or the 43s, or any of those guys in the 4 wide situation, I guess they didn't hear that. Seth just got turned by Mike Becker, and it's going to continue on from here as Becker is going to learn to fly today here at Chicagoland Speedway. And I think who's going to help him? Let's see. Ooh, a couple cars got through there. Oh, there goes Zohar. Galligan got a piece, and there goes Trent Dunham into Mike Becker, who gets up in the catch fence for the 3rd week in a row. Becker is wrecked. He is pulling the Scott Wimmer doing the ballerina. Aaron Williams Jr. is involved. Charles Jackson going to get a piece right there. There's Liam Irving, Dylan Young. Steve Gonzalez going to hit Liam, then hit Seth. Daniel Day hits Mike Becker. Saw Galligan actually get a little piece of it because he went under a car. Zohar's flipping in the infield. Yeah, Zohar decided to do a little barrel roll for us. So we had a couple cars flip. We see Scott Wimmer over here, and you see Rusty Wallace in the grass. Osborne snuck on. He sneaked his way through. And so is Aaron Reed right here, gaining a lot of points. But there's a lot of guys up in the battle for the championship. Aaron Williams Jr., the points leader. Mike Becker, who's 5th in points. He's involved. Dylan Young was 9th. So, whew. To make things a little bit more interesting, I guess. And Danny Wells is up here. Anthony McCurry's still running well. I mean, it's going to get interesting. Richard Johnson's still running well. But anyway, we're under caution for the 4th time today. Let's get back to live action now and see if we can finish this thing with under green, possibly, and have a good race. Maybe. Well, guys, looks like we're going to have a 3-lap shootout. As look at the list of cars that dropped out just then. They include Aaron Williams Jr., will end up 31st today. Trent Dunham, Charles Jackson, Dylan Young, 28th. Mike Becker will end up 27th. Steve Gonzalez, Zohar Martin, Seth Cole, and we got Liam Irving and Sean Galligan. So 21 cars left on the track. We are doing awesome today. But anyway, let's try to just finish it strong. And I'm sorry for my sarcasm because I kind of was annoyed with this, but when am I not? Anyway, Danny Wells has 3 laps to hold off. Tim Walsh, who started off in the back, I'm pretty sure. I think I already said it. Jack Richards, 3rd. Michael Kazi, Brody Bandit. Look at all these guys that have not won this season besides Danny. So we have a good shot if Danny cannot hang on to have a new first-time winner this season. Dollarton's back there, Richard Johnson. We'll see what happens, though, as we have 3 laps to go. Oh, and Tim's already making a move. He's not waiting. He's getting under the 5 car for the lead in that Toyota, sponsored Toyota, out of Kyle Busch Motorsports. Cody didn't have a good day today, but Tim is having one for once. As he goes inside, and it's really crucial for that 17 car, Michael Kazi. If he can pick up the win today, he becomes the all-time winningest driver in the series history. If he can get a 6th career win, he has not won yet this season. 2 laps to go as Tim Walsh leads that time by, and they're getting really close. Here comes Brody Banter, who's never won before. Jack Richards hasn't won since over. It's basically been. Oh, the caution out. It is out, and that's it. Tim Walsh he beat Michael Kazi to the line, and that's it. Unless they pit. I don't know why Tim's not getting up there. Tim Walsh might have just won this race. And Justin Williams wrecked. Jake Rogers also wrecked, it looked like. And we're not going to get a green flag finish. Congrats, guys. And unfortunately, Kazi's going to have to let that 77 go right on by again. As long as nobody pulled at Richmond last week and decided to go to pit road. 77 car is going to victory lane. The first win of the season for Kyle Busch Motorsports. I didn't even see the caution for once. Wow. I thought I would have saw it, but I guess the angle was bad. I don't know. We're probably not even going to see why the caution was out. It's the last one, so just going to let them roll on by. But looks like Tim Walsh, who has never won before, he came in midway through the season. Now the new driver of the 77. He's had his ups and downs, and like I said, he's not battling for a spot, like championship-wise. He's 38th in points, and he's had a dismal run so far, but what a win can do to change everything in your mindset of a season is Tim Walsh. All he has to do is make it around one more time, and he's going to get his first career win in the Mopar Nationwide Series. It'd be his first win ever in my series, so it's a big day for Tim, as long as he can make it around. Michael Kazi, oh, so close to getting that win. He'll have to sell, looks like, for 2nd place and wait for that 6th win another day. Danny Wells, huge points day for him regardless, will end up 3rd. Jack Richards, great run for him in 4th, and Brody Banter, good run for him as well in 5th. So a good run for a lot of these guys, not running good in the championship battle. 4 of them in particular right there. Alex Jones, we haven't talked about him all day. He's still in this battle for the championship as well. People, I think, have forgotten about him. 6th in points. He'll end up 6th today. Richard Johnson, who's 7th in points. Oh, he ends up 7th. Oh, well, that's interesting. Cole Daly, good run from an 8th. Anthony Curry, another strong run in 9th. And Chris Dollarton's going to round out the top 10 as we're coming down to the start-finish line here today for the Dollar General 300 here at Chicagoland Speedway. The win belongs to Tim Walsh in the 77 team for Kyle Busch Motorsports as he wins today the Dollar General 300. His first career Mopar Nationwide Series victory. Congrats to Tim and the whole 77 team on the victory right there, as everybody, it looks like, has crossed the line. And yes, they have. Like I said, we did not check the last wreck. There's no point. It's already over. And I went over the top 10 already. James McLeod, Chris Kyle, Daniel Hummel, Sam Young, Ethan Hamill, your top 15. Then you got Daniel Day, Aaron Reed, and Randy Carpenter, the last cars on the lead lap. Joshua Osborne's up 19th, the lap down. Jake Rogers, Justin Williams fell out of the race from the wreck. And the rest of the pack, well, they got involved in wrecks. So there you go. We're going to go ahead and export this race. Like I said, this is the last nationwide race for a couple of races in between Cup. So be aware of that. Don't think the series is dead or something. It's just Cup's going to be taking the time while this is off weekend so I can equal it out for the last few weeks, or the last few races to end up at the same time. So, like I said, don't be alarmed. It's just a couple of off weeks for the nationwide series. There's going to be 4 actually, so we're going to do 2 right here. But anyway, that's it from Chicagoland. I hope you guys enjoyed this race. One last time, congrats to Tim Walsh on the victory. Make sure you give us a like and everything if you joined the race. I'd like to see some likes because I don't get them anymore. I don't know. I'm not asking for them, just this kind of sucks. But yeah, comment too. Keep up with your ride and all that. Subscribe to keep up with the series. And thanks for watching, guys. And stay tuned for the Cup Series as the first chase race from Chicagoland will be next on the YouTube channel. So I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching here. Congrats one last time to Tim Walsh on the victory. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Probably not, but I just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, and I hope you liked this video for today. I will see you guys next time, very soon, and thanks for watching this diecast video. I'll see you guys later. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. Bye! The lifetime way. Wow. How did I get up there? Oh, this is impossible. The Captain Rohit Ray review. This is going to be a problem. And Ryan Acosta. P200 runs John Dillon up the hill. Justin Perry's on his back bumper. He's going to get wrecked. Oh, he gets pinned behind the 51. That's all it takes. John Dillon's going back to victory lane. This time in the Mountain Race Series, John Dillon takes the Daytona 500.